They said she was a dying oil field. They said her best days were behind her. They had all but written the obituary for Alaska's Cook Inlet. But where others saw decline, the Apache Corporation saw opportunity. Now with cutting-edge technology, strong financial backing, and determined attitude, the Apache Corporation is on the threshold of rewriting the destiny of Cook Inlet. At its peak, Cook Inlet produced nearly 230,000 barrels of oil a day. It provided the financial foundation Alaska needed to become a state. But after larger discoveries on Alaska's North Slope, Cook Inlet became an afterthought.
When Prudhoe Bay arrived, it came on production in 1977, people forgot about the Cook Inlet. Now it does less than 12,000, between 10 and 12,000 barrels of oil a day. We think that potential is still there.
Apache Corporation is now mounting the most extensive seismic program in recent history, using new technology to probe deeper into the earth than ever before. In the swift-moving Cook Inlet current, the crew of the Mark Stevens spends another long day breaking new ground with its payload of these things: wireless nodes. Weighing 65 pounds each, the nodes are essentially highly specialized, very expensive listening devices. The Mark Stevens spends each day deploying dozens of nodes to the Cook Inlet seafloor in specific grid lines. Once the nodes are laid out, in comes the Arctic Wolf, towing a device that does this. Every 24 seconds, a burst of air is shot into the water. The resulting sound penetrates the seafloor, travels several miles into the earth, with the returning sound waves picked up by the wireless nodes.
I mean, this is perfect technology for bays, inlets, smaller waterways. I mean, this is absolutely perfect for this area.
Apache began acquiring Cook Inlet leases in 2010. Now, with access to more than 1 million acres, Apache is unleashing new seismic technology to acquire a 3D geologic image of the Cook Inlet Basin that could revolutionize the industry in South Central Alaska. A bullish new approach in an area overlooked by many, a trademark of the Apache style that has led it to become one of the largest, most successful independent oil and gas companies in the world.
We do things the right way. We put the right people, we use the right technology, we work with the citizens and the community to do things right.
Apache's seismic operation includes a fleet of boats, the Mark Stevens, the Arctic Wolf, and many more, orchestrated from the command center aboard the Norseman. And while the goal is understanding the geologic formations below, Christine Lindberg keeps her eyes on the surface.
As long as there are boats out here, we're out here too.
Christine is one of 20 federally certified protected species observers. Along with daily overflights, the team is on constant lookout for marine mammals, especially the federally protected beluga whale, ready to call an immediate work stoppage if one is spotted within 9.5 kilometers of any vessel.
So anytime we see any animals within that radius, we call a shutdown, and the work stops, the noise in the water stops, and we assess where we're at, wait for the animals to leave that area before production can start up again.
Apache's seismic program also includes onshore land, on the west side near the village of Tyonek, and on the Kenai Peninsula from Nikiski to Anchor Point, an indication of the wide scope of the program. Detailed maps cover the wall of Operations Manager Gary Streff's Anchorage office.
This is a huge scale operation, and with surface extent comes depth. So we're working over a huge surface extent to get deeper data that's never been looked at in the Cook Inlet before.
At Kenai's annual Industry Appreciation Day, the large crowd size is an indication of the renewed optimism that has come to the region with the interest from companies like Apache.
So it's with great pleasure that we're able to give Apache Corporation, the oil and gas outstanding business of the year. So if you would help me welcome and thank Apache.
Thank you, Speaker.
Yeah, thank you.
While Apache received honors, the public stopped by the Apache booth where they could see the nodes for themselves and learn more about the company's plans. Apache knows its path to success includes keeping communities informed and listening to concerns. So far, a positive reception.
There's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of buzz about what's happening right now, and it just feels like a really great time to be a resident of the Kenai Peninsula and an exciting time to see this happening.
It's been a big rejuvenation in our community. New business, more people moving in. It's just been a real positive thing for the whole entire Central Peninsula area.
Well, we find it's promising. You know, we're industry in ourselves, and sometimes that's overlooked. So we're very interested and happy that that there is a revitalization of the oil and gas industry in Cook Inlet.
For John Hendricks, it's like coming home. Originally from Homer, Hendricks worked for Apache internationally, and now he is back where he belongs. Back with his friends and in a position to lead Cook Inlet to a more promising future. Following Apache's ambitious seismic program, Hendricks is confident new oil production is not far behind.
You know, we had our first seismic reading November 11th, 2011. 18 months later, May 11th, 2013 is my personal production date. That's very aggressive, I understand, but we have to have a target.
Some things on the Kenai Peninsula never change. Like the iconic view of Mount Redoubt towering over Cook Inlet. But change is happening, led by the Apache Corporation and its determined attitude that Cook Inlet's best days are yet to come.